All right, welcome to You're Lucky to Be Here with me, Mason Smith, and a returning guest, but on the new podcast, magician, comedian extraordinaire, Wes Barker.
Woo!
Fuck yeah, dude. Thanks for coming back.
Hey, man.
This one's a little different format.
Okay. What? You're not going to show me your dick this time?
You know,
Okay.
No, but I hope that you still. I brought some tricks though.
I brought at least one or two.
Okay, cool.
We'll do a couple magic tricks.
But yeah, so this one a little bit more. What's it called when you're intense with somebody?
Oh, wow. Okay.
What's it called?
Intimate.
Intimate.
Okay.
There we go. Had to think about it. So you're.
I like the vibes here. It feels good already.
Where are you from originally, though? I forget.
I'm from Vancouver, Canada.
Vancouver, which is west.
Best part of Canada. It is as far west and south as you can get. So I grew up 5 minutes from the U.S. border, like right there, and then the ocean is 5 minutes the other way.
You almost made it.
I almost do.
You were right there.
And instead, I got to pay $5,000 every 3 years to get a visa to be down here and working and performing.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, it's expensive.
Do you think that you might work towards like Can you just say, "Hey, I want to take the test"?
I don't think I want to. I do like being Canadian. I like dipping in and
Well,
out.
you'd still be Canadian, wouldn't you? Have dual citizenship?
I don't know how it works. So I just like and the fact that I can get my visa and sort of live both lives.
Yeah, like walking in both worlds.
Because the problem is if I think if you do if I did like a green card, I think I'd have to maintain a residency in the States at all times. And I don't think I'm financially set up for that.
Really? Okay.
So I still have an apartment in Toronto.
Okay.
And I don't think I could make the full move because my wife, it'd be a whole thing, right?
So she's still in Toronto,
Yeah.
and she's like a doctor or something.
I wish.
I forgot.
She's a flight attendant.
Oh, okay. Because I
Yeah.
knew there was some.
You just thought of like a sexy Halloween costume. She's some sort of.
Well, no, I guess I could have swore I remembered you saying she had like a cool, but she
Yeah.
gets to fly for free a lot.
Yeah, so she's yeah. I mean, that's part of their perks is they get some privileges for like standby flying and stuff, and then. But also just like when she's working, they have like good layovers sometimes. So with the more senior you get, the better you can book the layovers.
Do you get any of that carryover? Do you get any free flights?
Yeah, I can do the standby thing
Nice.
with her. We can go. So sometimes we'll take little vacations where we just sort of show up at the airport and say what flight's got seats.
And sometimes you might not always get to sit together.
Yeah, but that's fine. You're
Yeah.
like, see,
Yeah, it's like I'll see you when we get
see you
there.
in Palm Springs.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk to you anyways.
Yeah, so no, it's good. Being a flight attendant looks like a hard ass job, but being married to one's fucking cool.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's like our buddy Jackson. His grandpa was in like the Air Force, but then became like a regular pilot.
Yeah.
And his whole family, up until just like very recently, got to all fly for free.
See, that's
the
so
standby
sick.
thing.
Yeah, that's so sick. That's like, yeah, they gotta have perks. I mean, the pilots get paid well, and they get perks. The flight attendants don't get paid that well, but at least they got the perks.
Yeah, right.
So at least you have that.
Do you fly enough that you get like deals? Because I still am paying $200 to sometimes $400 for a flight.
Oh, dude, I don't. I mean, no.
No.
I fly a lot with Air Canada in Canada. That's like our main big carrier. That's not the one that my wife works for, but that's the one that makes me that I book for all my gigs.
You got like points and
Yeah.
points and stuff.
Because they just have more flights to more places. So I mean, yeah, I that's kind of the one I'm points on. But you still pay full freight all the time. I don't know how people that talk about getting good flight deals. I don't even know.
It blows my mind when I
Like,
hear
who?
someone say they bought an $80 flight.
Yeah, I'm like, where? What? No.
Yeah.
So I never figured that out.
That's got to be people that fly like literally every Friday
Yeah.
or Thursday.
I mean, I do 130 flights a year.
And sometimes still it's a $400 flight.
Always. Oh, if 400 sounds
Never gets better.
dude. You have no idea. It's way more expensive in Canada.
Really?
Oh, I'm saying like $500 is like the good deal. Like if I want to go from Toronto to Vancouver, you're looking at $800 each way. So when I go visit my dad, it's like here's $1,600.
That's crazy.
But like I'm flying mostly for work, right? So I'm it's getting some companies paying it or whatever. It's coming out of it's already factored into the
yeah, into the deal, right?
yeah, you're like,
and then when you go and do comedy, they usually give you a place to stay.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
So it's pretty good. I like it. And this is the first year ever that I'm like, I think I'm traveling too much.
But you like it though.
This is the first year where I was like, I kind of got a little bit done with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I think.
And you're doing 90 minutes, right?
Normally an hour, just an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, But like, it wasn't even that. Like, we went. My wife and I went to Japan just to hang for like 9-10 days. Then we came home for 2 days. I went and did gigs in Portland, Maine, Burlington, Vermont. Went back to my house, slept for like 5 hours, got up and got on a plane and went to Ireland for my brother's 40th birthday.
Woof.
And then we were there for like 12 days with my whole family, which we've never traveled all together. So that was like a whole different experience.
Plus getting after it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, just Guinness is starting at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
and not finishing until 7 a.m. and then starting the next one at 7:01, right? So
The
it was
best.
just fucking. So yeah, I came back fat and hungover. And then I was like, I think I need a little break from flying. You know, it was like 3.5 weeks straight where I was like, oh.
So you did get to take a little break though.
Yeah, not enough.
Were you breaking?
What's you getting?
Wes, can you bring the mic up just a little bit?
Yeah, sorry. Can we turn my head? How do we turn these headphones
here you go.
down? Because
Right there.
I was deafening myself. That's why I pulled it back. Oh hell yeah! Now we're talking.
He made up a word for it. It's called a nobulature.
Whoa, that's a good word. I like that a lot. That's nice.
I called it a nobular, but
Yeah,
he added D's and G's and shit. I don't know.
I love you guys.
they
This
were
is great.
silent.
Oh man, I fucking lost my phone in an Uber 2 days ago.
Was it a Waymo that locked you out?
No, I wish it was Waymo. It was just some dude. I was in the very back seat. I'm in the very back seat because I had 2 other friends with me, and we're just carrying on, whatever. I guess it fell out of my pocket.
Of course.
And then we were sitting at home, and I was like, damn. I went to jerk off, you know, and I'm looking for my phone.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, that's when it was hours later. And I'm like, oh no, if only I thought to jerk off immediately when I got home, I would have found it right away. But anyways, I go spend all day the next day out in wherever the fuck, whatever's 40 minutes away from Austin is where
Depends
this
on
guy.
which way you go.
Yeah, it was like sort of like north and west. It was Manor maybe or something. I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm out there on holding my laptop, walking down the street, trying to find my phone thing. I'm like, it's in one of these houses.
Well, you're walking with your regular
and I'm
laptop.
banging on doors like, let me in. And people are like, no one was coming to the door.
Yeah.
Right? They're like through their like little ring things, like, excuse me, get away from my house. Like,
They're like, sounds Canadian.
honestly, like, is this how you guys invade? Is it this?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You just go politely, knock on everyone's door.
This is a Canadian
Hey in
attack.
there.
So, anyways, I was there for 9 hours on the street. Never got a hold of this guy.
Oh.
He was like, must have just been sleeping. I didn't know which house it was because he pulled his van into his garage. So I had no way of knowing exactly which house. Just banging on doors. No one's answering. I was out there for literally 9 hours. I went there for a few hours, went back, came back again, and then I had to go buy a new phone. So
Oh, so you didn't get that's not yours.
then after I walked out of my show last night, then he hits me up and he's like, hey man, I'm down the street, found your phone. My kid's found in the back of the car. I'm like, great. So then he dropped it off. I'm like, thanks. Now I got 2 fucking phones.
Yeah.
I didn't need to spend $1,100 yesterday.
Oh, that sucks.
So you're talking about flights. I'm like, damn, man, I'd pay for some. That's 3 flights.
So are you just
Three
gonna?
flights.
Were you able? Did you just like copy it to the new one?
Yeah, it's all good now.
Yeah.
I feel good.
What's the new iPhone now?
16 Pro, I guess.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, because I got the new one. Mine's a 15. and I
That's the
guess
one I lost.
They
yeah.
moved on quick, huh?
They sure do.
It's crazy.
They don't want to.
Do you believe that? So I have a strong belief that every phone is made to shit the bed after 2 years.
Planned obsolescence, and it started with light bulbs. Okay, way back in the day with light bulbs, they started. Their light bulbs were working really good. There's a firehouse in New York that has a light bulb before they instituted this planned obsolescence bullshit, because they literally made it a law that your light bulbs have to fail after a certain amount of hours.
Oh,
So and that was in
cocksuckers.
1924 they put that in, okay? So there's a light bulb in a firehouse in New York that's been on since 1920. So it's been
Wow.
105 years this thing's been burning. You can't find a light like that anymore because 1924 this fucking light bulb mafia got together and said, fuck it, make them burn out.
Yeah, no more.
And now they burn out. And that's what they do let's do that with phones. Let's make these phones shit the bed in 2
Right.
years. Or you think that car, we could make you a car that could go 300,000 miles, but no, 100,000 miles, your car is going to have some new transmission, everything's
Yeah.
falling apart. They do it on purpose. I swear to God, I'm not much of a conspiracy theorist, but that ain't conspiracy. That's real. I swear to God.
As soon as I paid my last Silverado that I had, as soon as I paid it off, everything started fucking up on it. Like it's literally after the 5 years of paying it off,
Yeah.
spending $402 a month for 5 years,
God damn.
everything started going out on it. Damn. And on top of that, it was from Boston. So it was all rusted out. The frame was rusted. So no one would give me what it was worth because of the frame. So I ended up selling it for just $3,700 cash. And I went and put that down on that Volkswagen Jetta that I got now.
Damn.
which is great. Like I really like the car,
Yeah.
and it's $30 to fill it up with gas, and I got full coverage. It's like it's a nice car.
Yeah.
But fuck.
Would it? Why did you? Yeah, you didn't have a need for a truck, anyways.
No, I just
Right?
liked it.
Yeah, it feels
yeah,
good.
yeah. I was a welder for 11 years,
Oh,
so
yeah,
like I
that's
just really enjoyed having the truck.
That's right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And it was a badass fucking truck too.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the car's cool. I got an AC that'll freeze out an Eskimo.
You would have been better off just getting some insurance and driving it into a fucking building. Probably would paid you out better for that. I think.
Maybe I had liability only, and that was like crazy expensive too,
Okay, never
just
mind.
for an old Silverado.
Damn.
Yeah. But yeah, they wanted it was going to be like $4 or $5 grand worth of repairs,
Holy shit.
and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm
Yeah.
just going to sell it and get a car.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Better off. You're growing
But-
up. You're growing up.
Yeah, making
Yeah.
practical
Hell
choices.
yeah.
Besides, like, leaving my wife and pursuing a dream that might not happen.
You always try and say that you left her, but we know what happened.
Yeah, she kicked me out.
I had no idea. I just took a guess.
No, yeah, she kicked me out for sure. But yeah, well, that's sad.
I think it's funny that you always say, for people who've been listening to you before, since high noon, they know that you hate foreign whites.
Yeah.
Most foreign whites, and you ended up with a German car.
Oh yeah. Well, it's practical.
It's funny.
Much like what Hitler was going for, you know?
I love being here. This is fun. Hope we clip that. Oh, fuck.
But it is foreign whites like you and Australians and people from
Yeah.
London. They're okay.
Yeah.
It's the ones where you look at them and you're like, oh, a friendly face. And then they don't speak English and you're like, God damn it. No, I don't know where an Uber's at. Take your wooden shoes and fuck off back to... Sick of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
Back to
I
your
cannot-
clogland.
Yeah, back your Midsommar ass. Dude, once it starts, I cannot stop sweating.
Yeah.
I'm so sweaty, dude.
I don't. This town is built for sweating, man. It sucks.
It's disgusting.
I was stressing in the car over here. I'm like, man, I'm already sweating. Then I saw you and immediately relaxed.
Oh yeah,
And mine went away. No,
yeah. I just had someone call me a freak because I was standing there sweating and eating a Whataburger.
what? So,
Look at this
have they never
sweaty
been to
mother- You look
Texas?
like a crazy person. And then Taylor's like, "Yeah, you do look kind of wild right now."
I thought it looked fine. You're good.
That was after he wiped his forehead off.
Dude, so you're here, like, so you do have a spot here though, right? You're not just Airbnb in it.
I am now Airbnb in it. Yeah, I had a spot last year.
Yeah, because you were here
Yeah.
way longer.
Yeah, and then I just looked at my touring schedule, and again, like I said, my wife works in Toronto, and we have an apartment there. And I was like, paying 2 rents is kind of insane, especially
Yeah.
when I'm on tour, because I'm like, I'm not going to be here. And I didn't buy the place here, I was renting, so I was like, I'm just going to give that up, and I'll Airbnb, and it's worked out cheaper for sure.
Nice.
It's a pain in the ass because like now I have to like pack. I'm like always got so many cases of bringing clothes.
But at this point, you've gotten the travel part down, I'm sure.
That's true. But yeah, it's not as chill unless having. Once I'm doing better financially,
Yeah.
I'll definitely just get a spot again.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the plan.
Do you have like that, so you fly a lot. Do you
Yeah.
have the pre-check or any of the TSA stuff?
I got everything.
Oh, cool.
Like I'm fucking flying through airports.
Nice.
I love it, man.
Dude.
Give me lounge passes. Give me like pre-check or whatever the global entry nexus, whatever that
Yeah.
takes. I'll take it all. So yeah.
Now they're enforcing, you got to get that real ID.
Oh right, yeah.
So now you have to. So I've been able to hold on to my Arkansas driver's license since I was 22 and first left Arkansas.
Amazing.
And I've lived in Boston and here, and this whole time for like 12 years, I've always had my Arkansas one. And now they switched it to that real ID thing, and they're forcing me to get a Texas driver's license with that star. I'm furious.
Damn.
I just had to order a new birth certificate, which I'm good. I got my Social Security card, birth certificate, and 2 pieces of mail, so I'm good to go. It'll be fine.
Any adult task just sets Mason ablaze.
I was gonna say
fucking
this
hate
sounds
it.
pretty normal.
Oh, I hate it. But also, it's like, why are you forcing us to get a separate another thing to be able to fucking fly?
Yeah.
The shoes were enough.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't I didn't give a shit about 9/11 until it impacted.
Well, it's because you're not American.
That's what I mean. Then it started impacting all of our flying, And now I'm like, what the fuck were these guys doing,
Now that I know that, this is why you'll never be a citizen. I'm going to write a letter.
Yeah.
Warning them.
I'm sorry. Let me pet this eagle. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make a comedy joke.
Dude, one of these days I'm gonna take that and rinse it out so we can use it again.
What is it?
It's a beer bong.
What?
I mean, we could probably let's see what's it look like in there. How's it look?
Actually, that
Not
ain't
too bad?
I'll do it.
Yeah?
I'm not.
Hell yeah, Canada.
Dude, we used to fucking drink beers out of each other's shoes when I was in college. So
You guys aren't as gay as I thought.
Hell yeah. Freedom Funnel, made in the USA. I've never sucked the tail of a eagle before. This is gonna be good.
Yeah, it's like from his butt.
We have so many more eagles than you guys in Canada. So many more.
I heard.
You need a microphone, dumbass.
Can we look? I've been podcasting since I started comedy, and I fucking.
And I want us to let the records show that I was like, Mason, and we're gonna get the arms back with the big mics on them. He was like, I don't want that. I like holding it.
I do like holding it.
Oh, dude, I miss the arms. I miss them bad.
The conference room table. Yeah. Can you? I've heard this before. I want to know if this is true. Is it true that bald eagles are actually a trash bird?
I don't know.
I've heard that they're like not like a actual like I heard that they like eat like just like whatever.
I just did a what do you call it, a cruise ship gig in Alaska, right? And we watched so many fucking bald eagles, and dude, they were not picking trash. They were picking the most beautiful salmon.
Okay,
just boop, and just,
maybe the American.
No, that wasn't Alaska's yours, idiot.
Scavenging behavior.
Oh, wow.
Including eating garbage and stealing from other animals, which can be seen as dirty or common by some.
I did not know that.
Bald eagles do play a vital ecological role as apex predators. Perception of them as trash birds is a human judgment that overlooks their natural role as scavengers and cultural significance as a national symbol and strength of freedom.
Well,
all right, so it's like half true.
Well, I know I feel wrong there. I feel like everyone hates me now. I've already said some shit against America.
They're honestly just super American if you read that back.
Yeah. Which can be seen as just depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
I love
Steal
that.
shit. Yeah, fucking scavenge.
It's like, was it finders keepers or were they being nasty?
Hell yeah. So I just sucked the tail of this bad boy.
Yeah, there's no hole or there's no
Yeah.
carb or nothing.
There's nothing fancy, all right? Fuck it. Jesus Christ. Woo!
Nice.
That's kind of nice.
Hell
That's
yeah.
kind of real something, too. That is pretty clean in there. I don't think you guys did beer last time.
Wow.
Now I'm sweating, dude. Sweating White Claw. I hate not knowing it's a couch pod. So I hate showing my little dainty little toes,
Oh,
Get little toes in there.
For free?
Yeah, I know, right? Paywall.
yeah. I get a lot of people comment on the YouTube. They're like, "Why Mason's never dressed appropriately?"
They're lying. They don't
It's
know.
because I'm so sweaty. I'm a sweaty boy.
You have your own style, man. That's why everyone likes you.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if everybody likes me.
You're one of the all-time favorites. I've never mentioned your name to someone and had them say any bad word about you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. No, actually, is that true?
I don't.
No, that's right. No. You're everyone's favorite. Oh my God.
All
That
right.
did not sit well.
Here we go.
Oh, that's a professional how you do it. Oh my God. Twice as fast and less spill. Fuck. Is that me? Why am I buzzing?
Oh, nice.
That's the thing. Doesn't matter. Right? Now I like that thing about 20 times more now that I know it's a beer bong.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You thought it was just a little shitty eagle?
In college, I was the assistant coach of the golf team, and I was in charge of running their workouts. Okay?
Golf teams have to work out.
That's what I guess that's why they hired me. I don't know shit about it, right? So
Yeah.
I was like, and I guess they're like, we can have this guy do that, and I guess it doesn't matter for golf. So I would just say, okay, meet at the gym at whatever 7 a.m. or whatever. And then if they were late, I kept a beer bong in my back, in my trunk of my car, and I had like these warm beers, and I'd make them all fucking beer bong if they were late.
Oh,
Like,
did
I'm
they
like the
puke?
workout coach, and I'm just like making them do that. But I don't know. Don't be late. You know, it was pretty gross. 7 in the morning, warm beer in the back of your car.
Oh, dude.
So I miss my beer bong.
Man, I remember I knew a bunch of people that would be on a construction site that might have like forgot that their beer they didn't re-up on ice, so it would just be in the water. You know, like the beer's floating in the water, and they would still just drink them.
Oh no!
And they weren't like hot, but they also weren't. Should I toss it? Are you sure?
Oh yeah, through the computers. Oh, snake!
Nice. I should have put a little more umph on it.
Yeah, no, he saved you there. Taylor's the fucking best.
Yeah, but yeah, dude. Especially a lukewarm Miller Lite.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely. I fucking love beer, and if it's warm, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?
Well, when you were in Ireland, were the Guinnesses warm?
No, they keep Guinness cold.
Oh, okay.
Guinness is meant to be cold for sure.
Nice.
They got the English have that cast ale shit that's room temperature or whatever, and they pump it out of a weird thing,
Right.
And there's like no foam on it. It's like it's not carbonated.
It's almost like barely. Yeah, it's almost kind of
Yeah.
like a weird non-fizziness.
But if you throw that accent in my face, I'll drink it.
Yeah,
keep
like, I'll
talking.
do it.
Keep talking to me, boys.
I went to a bar, the oldest bar in Manhattan. I think it's called. Is it called McDougal's? Is that what it's called? The oldest bar in Manhattan, and they only have 2 beers. They got a light.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah, I've
cool,
been
and
there.
you just pound them.
McSorley's.
Yeah, that's got to be it. Yeah,
It's
that
like there's
sounds right.
sawdust
2
on the
options?
floor.
Yeah, all you
Yeah,
get
they have
you
dark
get
or
dark
light
beer
beer.
and light beer. And the fun part is you do it all at once.
God, I want to go back. To
Oh fuck, man! What a vibe!
Yeah, I sat right there by that fireplace.
yeah, I sat in this table.
That's in Manhattan.
I sat in
Yeah.
this table right here.
It's like the oldest bar there.
I've been to Manhattan 40 times. I never knew about this. Oh my god!
Yeah, this place is great.
I'm going.
And you just chug them.
Is that a picture of you?
Was it? Yeah, they let me bartend while they were like, "Here, get it back here, get in here, you crazy kid." Well, hey, have you ever been arrested or anything?
Yeah, I got arrested a couple times for drinking and driving.
Or is it something you can talk about? Is it a fun story, or you just got like roadblock?
So yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit to talk about anything, but yeah, I was trying to think of what's the better one to tell.
Wait, how many DWIs do you have?
So many.
How many for real?
I have no actual criminal ones. I had a 24-hour suspension. I had 2 3-month suspensions. I fucking snuck through.
So technically 3.
Well, yeah.
But wait, what's this 24-hour
So-
suspension? That just means, hey, don't drive for a day.
Yeah, literally, yeah. And then that's fine. That's easy. But the other
That doesn't count.
yeah, no, exactly. So the other 2, like when I actually got the actual like 3-month suspensions, where they took me to the drunk tank and I spent a night in jail, and then the next morning let you go. I had my buddy pick me up and I'm like, bring my work boots. We got to go
And
to
that
work.
beer bong out of the car.
Yeah, that was a bad thing. But no, so I was coming from this girl's house. Like took this girl home, stayed at her place. I slept there, not a long time, but a couple hours, whatever. Then I get up, I'm like, I got to go to work. So I fucking get in my car, I'm driving, and I would not have got pulled over. It wasn't a check stop or anything, but I had one headlight out on my car.
One headlight.
And this cop's pulling out of a Tim Hortons. That's our very Canadian donut shop, right? Cop's pulling out, almost hits me, right? And then pulls me over and says, "You got a headlight out. I could barely see you."
Yeah.
And like literally, I have empties just on the ground. And he's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Nothing."
It's from
And
yesterday.
He's like, "You smell bad." And I'm like, "Oh no, what's happening?" She's like, "Get out of the car." And then they're so rough with me immediately.
Really?
And I'm like, what
That's
the fuck's going on?
surprising.
Yeah, I'm like, "Hey man, so white." Right?
Yeah.
And they're like, "No." But I didn't realize I'm wearing a bright pink shirt that said "Fight Me" on it.
Oh.
And they're like, "You just seem aggressive," and I'm like, "This checks out."
Yeah.
And then so I'm literally in handcuffs, and they're like, and then the one guy goes like, "He's a magician," because he found my business cards are all in the thing.
Oh, no
and
shit.
I was very new to magic back then. We're like, you better keep those handcuffs on, or we're gonna tase
Oh,
you.
they actually thought you could get out of the cuffs?
100%.
No way. Could you?
No, not. I mean, I could have, but like when you do it for the magic show, you have to have a little sneaky little pick, right? I didn't have my little pick with me, but I was like, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because like I would have taken those off for sure. Who knows?
When you do it on stage, when you do the handcuff thing, are those actual official handcuffs?
Yeah.
So you could do it if a police officer put cuffs on you and you had your thing.
Yeah, you got to be able to sneak in like a paper clip or something. You need something, right? You need something
Dude,
to pick
that
the
is
lock
so
with.
fun. Check his sleeves.
Yeah.
He's a magician.
Yeah.
Get down. He's got a grenade.
Yeah, they made it seem so intense. Even I was like,
Where do you keep the rabbit?
damn, I should be better at this. Like I wanted to be like, I wanted to live up to their expectations.
Yeah.
You know?
You're like, I promise my pockets are empty. He's like, shut up, you filthy magician. like you're a cop killer or something.
I know it's one of those scenes where I keep taking things out, just nonstop emptying my pockets.
Yeah, right. You got that ribbon that just keeps coming out.
That's a bit, bro. That's a skit. on
That could be a
video.
nice sketch. Yeah,
that could be fun.
I don't know. So yeah, no, it wasn't. I mean, it was a pain in the ass because it's every time I had to get lawyers involved because every time I'm blowing over the legal limit, but it's not like you get a lawyer, you pay a lot of money, and then they can knock it down to this because if you get a DUI, it's like a full on criminal charge. You can't even go into the States or anything. So I was like going to avoid that at all costs. So yeah, I mean, I'm 23 at the time. Like, it was just making crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, because see, I think, I don't know how long, I think we've looked this up. I think now I would be allowed in Canada.
Roll right, yeah.
Because I haven't had one since I got my last one when I was 20.
I was gonna say, I think it was like 10 years was the
Cool.
usual.
So that'd be 14 years ago.
Yeah.
So they might let me in now.
I think so. But yeah, it's so intense because there's so many more horrible things out there, that don't come with that kind of penalty.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying drinking and driving is good, but I'm saying, like, if you didn't hit anybody and you just went through a check stop and blew over, I feel like that's not as bad.
Wait, was that what? So besides the pulling out in front of the guy with the one headlight,
Yeah.
the other one was one of those DWI checkpoints. Are
Yeah.
those big there?
Yeah. Oh, in the part of Canada I'm from, nonstop. I've probably blown into 30 or 40 breathalyzers in my life.
Really?
Just out of just random stops.
So they stopped doing that in Arkansas.
Oh,
So like when I was a teenager, that was huge. These DWI
Yeah.
checkpoints, we would get. It would just be a phone call. Like, yeah, we had cell phones, but it wouldn't be a mass text. It would be friends calling other friends, being like, "Hey." So we had to go to Blackwell to get. Well, I grew up in a dry county,
Yeah.
so you would have to drive to the next county to get booze and stuff. We had one spot with one exit. It was exit 101 for Blackwell. And that was huge.
Yeah.
And when I was in high school, you'd pull off because you didn't know until you're pulling up off the exit, and you're like, "Fuck, there they are. They're
Oh my
there.
God.
They're there," and you can't just turn around.
Oh no, that's lights on coming. Like,
It's
there's one.
it's everyone smokes a cigarette, puts gum in, whatever, and just hope that the guy driving can talk normal.
That stress I can't handle. Like, I haven't drank. I'm 39. I haven't drank and drove to since my last one when I was 29.
Oh
Like,
wow, nice.
I will pay $100 for an Uber.
Yeah.
Like, again, obviously financially, I'm doing much better than I was in my 20s.
Yeah, right.
So I don't really care. But even if I did, it's just not fucking worth it, man. Because like, I know me. I like to have a good time.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to go. If I'm going to go, say, an hour away, I'm only going an hour away if I'm going to see people I fucking love hanging out with.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to not have a few pints with friends I love.
Yeah.
I can go to a business thing and have a 1 or a 0. I don't care.
Right.
But fuck.
But if I'm going to see the boys.
I'm like, there's no way I can bring a car here. Like, just take my money, sir. But back when I grew up on a farm an hour outside of Vancouver, there's no fucking Ubers were decades away.
Right.
And we didn't even have taxis out there. Like, you couldn't even order a pizza to where I'm from. Right. Like, so there's nothing coming out there. So your only option was driving. But as soon as I left that behind and moved into the city, I'm like, well, my days of this bullshit are behind me. And I'm never looking back.
Yeah, this is the most Ubers I've ever gotten has been living here in Austin.
For sure.
Especially when were you living here when they brought in all the state troopers?
No.
So like when I first, maybe like a year after I first moved here, were you here for that?
I think they're honestly still here.
Not like they were for that little stint. There was one summer when I first got here, like maybe 2 summers ago, where they brought in APD didn't want to. They were being defunded or whatever.
Yeah.
So they weren't like pulling people over. They were just like fuck it, free for all. So the state brought in all these state troopers, and that's why people started getting pulled over. DWIs skyrocketed.
Holy shit.
And I got pulled over one time in that little stint of them being here, and I had just gotten off work. So, basically, I'm a cop too. Yeah. No, but it was this big old lesbian lady, and I was just polite and nice, and she was like, "Have you been drinking?" And I said, "Oh, I had a shift shot, and I'm just headed home." It's like 3 a.m, and I'm literally, I can see, like, I'm like right almost at my at my house.
Oh no!
And I told her where I lived, and you could tell that she was like a little off it. Like at first, she's like, "Yeah, right." And I go, she's like, "All right, well, step out of the truck and I'm gonna give you a field sobriety test." And I'm so good at field sobriety tests.
Me too, dude.
I nailed it, dude. And she literally, she was so nice. She goes, "All right, well," because I'm in my work clothes too. Like I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Well, I'm gonna follow you home." And she did. She literally followed me all the way to the house. But then I just parked and she just gave me a warning. Or wait, did she? Oh, she gave me no, I got a warning. Yeah, she gave me a warning for speeding.
You must have been so stressing on those like last block home. Just
I was freaking out, dude. But luckily, I knew I was literally right there.
I remember the first time I decided to not drink and drive anymore. And then after that, I would like, be driving, and then there'd be a cop behind me, and I would start freaking out.
Even sober.
And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then you remember you're sober. You're like, this is so insane what I've done to myself over these years. I have like this PTSD. Anytime I see a cop, I'm like, oh.
Even when you know you're not doing anything wrong.
Oh, right. No, I'm fine. Fuck.
That's like when I was a teenager, before I like gotten like my last bit of trouble. Once I got went in this thing called drug court, and I had to be sober. And but I was like working every day, you know, I was doing what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And like you said, dude, I would still I'd see a cop and I'd go, "Oh, cop." And then I'd be like, "Well, wait a minute. I'm not doing anything." I still to this day I don't like talking to him.
Sucks.
I could be sober as a bird outside, and if a cop comes up to me, I'm like, "Just minding my own business, sir."
Sober as a bird. That's the animal you went for there. That's nice. I like it.
Oh, if you don't, so I guess you go sober as a judge.
Yeah, but I think I grew up hearing sober as a church mouse. I don't know.
I've heard that one.
I don't know.
I've heard that one. Yeah, sober as a bird is what I've always said.
Is this pod all about getting arrested, or what's it about?
Or like maybe if you've ever had any life or death experiences, or almost lost everything.
Or even like if you got out of getting arrested, or like almost got arrested.
Because
Close calls.
When I was like 19 or 20, that was like I thought I was gonna die the most because I had a guy pull a gun on me.
What'd you do?
And in Canada, that's just not a thing that happens. So I was I'll tell you this story real quick because this is a good one. And it kind of stressed me out even thinking about it because like in Canada, we just don't have the guns, man. So seeing a gun is just a very fucked up experience in Canada. It freaks you right out. And having one like here is like I can't even.
Wow, yeah.
So I'm at this house party. It's just like maybe 10 of us, and we're sitting at a fire pit outside my buddy's house. He lives like in a cul-de-sac, right? And we're sitting there. I'm leaning against the house. They're all sitting around the fire. I'm the only one that if I look towards the road, I can see out of the gate, and it's open. And so we're just sitting there talking, and I look just randomly drinking, look out the thing, and I can see my buddy's truck across the street. It's under a street light, and there's a dude, fucking full mask, ski mask, everything, and he's going around the fucking truck. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, Nick, someone's trying to break into your truck. But I'm a notorious liar, right? To all my friends.
Oh yeah, because you're a
magician.
Yeah, devil.
I like to tell a tall tale.
Yeah,
whatever. So they're like they won't. I can't convince them to look. You know, they won't get up.
They're like, not getting me.
Just fucking look. And I'm like, holy shit, this guy's like got a tool and he's like around. What the fuck's going on? So I walk up to the edge of the gate and I go, hey, just yell at this guy. Terrible choice. Because I go, hey, and the guy turns around and goes, what the fuck do you want? And instantly terror. I'm like, oh, I expect him to run away, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit. So I turn around and I'm like, guys, we're about to have a problem. I literally turn around and say, guys, we're about to have a problem. I turn back around to look. And now this guy's right on me, gun here.
Oh,
like
shit.
This. And I'm like, who is fucking Usain Bolt? Like, how is he across the street so fast? So I'm like, holy fuck. And what I didn't realize, there was two guys. One of them was standing outside the gate, so we didn't come out. But I didn't know that at the time. So I just thought this guy was super fast. And there's like, I can't even look at it, right? I'm like, wow, this gun in my face. And I was trying to say, what the fuck do you want? But I was stuck on fucking a skipping CD, dude. I was like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? I couldn't, like, what the fuck? I was just like, oh, I was a stuttering mess. And he's like, right like this. And he's like, everybody, give me the keys. Like all this. I was like, oh, fuck. The other guy comes in. They look sketchy as fuck, right? They're like they're cracked out or something. Oh, so I'm in my head, I'm like, oh, good. I got all my friends fucking killed just because I couldn't just let a guy steal my buddy's car. My other buddy, Justin, fucking love Justin. This whole thing happened. He was with his girlfriend. Boop, pushes her over the fucking chair, and he just bolts.
Like he left her.
He left.
He's like, you're
her.
on your own, bitch.
He like, I don't know if she was on his lap or something, but somehow she's on the ground now, and he is over the back fence. Gone. See you later.
I like to imagine your buddy. Justin. I like to imagine your buddy shoving her and going, "Trust me, it's just one of his tricks. You'll be okay."
But so then this is so like that. Yeah, that was like obviously terrifying. I'm literally shitting myself. But it kind of goes nowhere. They're like, where are the keys? My buddy Nick's like fumbling for his keys, whatever. Pulls his keys out, throws the keys to the one guy, and then it kind of just goes silent. Nothing happens. And I'm like, what are they gonna do? And then they take their masks off, and it's my buddy.
Oh, so it was a bit?
All a prank.
Oh, that's a fucked up prank.
They got your ass.
Well, that's the thing. And like,
oh,
they were
show
laughing.
This magic man.
They were laughing. And I'm like, no, you don't understand, man. Like, I can never unlearn how scary that is, right? Like, I'm glad I felt like, oh, it's so good. This is a prank. Like, it felt good. But like, I'm like, I had to go through those 4 minutes of that experience. And I'm like, and that's like knowing you're going to die. Is like, you can't just undo that now. I already had to live that feeling, and now it doesn't go away, you know? So it really is, even talking about it stresses me out again.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, and I try to explain to my buddy Jared years later, and he's like, yeah, I never really thought of, like, what if you came home the other day and me and your brother got together as a joke, and I fucking hung him up by a noose.
Yeah, made it look like he hung himself.
Exactly. And you walk in and see your brother hanging there.
Yeah.
And then we wait for 3 or 4 minutes, and then he's like, psych, ha 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 ha. You're ever gonna forget that feeling?
Yeah, right.
No, it's gonna, and he's like, oh, I never really thought about that.
Was it a real gun?
I don't think so. Probably not. Probably must have been aerosol or something.
Yeah, because it was.
Because in Canada, it's hard to get a handgun in Canada without getting you have to go through like a weekend of tests and pass a thing.
Like in Canada, you can only have like hunting rifles and shotguns.
You
right?
you can have all the guns, but you just have to take a test.
A crazy hard test.
Yeah, you go for, it's like you take 2 full 8-hour days, and then you write a test and do a fucking, it's like kind of getting your driver's license sort of vibe.
When I first moved here, so my ex, so I grew up hunting and fishing. Mm-hmm. I've always had guns, but it's all like, my dad's not into like AR-15. Like he's not like a weird redneck. He likes like shotguns, pistols, things that he actually will use.
As a Canadian, I think the right amount of guns is what I view.
Yeah,
that as.
like he literally, all his guns, they're rifles and shotguns.
Yeah.
And then a couple of like collectible pistols.
Yeah, that sounds sick.
Yeah, and whenever I go home, we go out, we go shooting and stuff.
Every time I'm here, I try to go with my buddy Will and go shoot fucking clay. Like, I love shooting guns.
Yeah, it's fun. It's so much fun. But he's not into the whole AR-15 type situation stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Fuck, I got side.
I was just saying they're scary to me.
I do like how you preface the whole story with like, it's just in Canada we're not used to seeing guns like pointed at our heads, and it's like neither are we.
Yeah. Well, I've told the story before on podcasts, and people are like, it's like, it depends where you're from, man. You've probably seen a gun or two pointed around. I don't know.
Yeah, I have had a moment where
I told this to the Unsubscribed podcast guys off camera, and they thought I was a little bitch.
They were like,
there's like so many guns on the table. They're like,
We've all
you ever had a
had-
gun in your head? I'm like, oh my god.
I don't like it when people play around with guns.
I don't like
I
don't like
my
that.
mom would always tell me horror stories about people that were cleaning their gun with their best friend and shot him in the head or something on accident. And she was like, don't ever play around with guns or whatever. And so my friends will pick stuff up and like point it at you.
Hey, I don't like that.
Accident. And I'm like, even if it's not loaded, I'm like, dude, don't flag me with that.
Dude,
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too, because like everyone I meet I mean, I've been coming to America for a long time, and everyone I meet that I personally meet is very respectful with guns. Like they understand it.
Gun safety.
The gun safety, everything. But the exported version of you guys and guns is bad. So that's why it always just like, I'm always like, yeah, I've never had a gun pointed at my head. And you guys are like, yeah, neither are we. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, it feels like what the world hears from the U.S. about guns is just insane all the time. So that's why I think in Canada we're just like, yeah, you must have had a gun in your face.
Well, so even here though, like, so if you're in Massachusetts, you're gonna have to jump through hoops to get a gun.
Yeah.
So, and I just remembered why I was bringing that up. So I was married to a super liberal lady.
Nice.
Very like left wings, never even touched a gun, never cared to. I grew up with guns all the time. So the whole time we were married, I didn't get to have any of my guns. I had to just leave them all at my dad's house. So when we split up and I moved here, I think literally within, I want to say like 2 months of living here, I did a comedy show at the back of a gun store. And we're like having a good time. Into the show, the owner goes, "Hey, so what's up? You just moved here. Want to buy a gun?" And I was like, "Well, we've been drinking. Like, they literally had a fridge full of Lone Stars, and we're like drinking, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, I do." So I pick out a 9mm, and he goes, "All right, you got your Texas ID?" And I go, "Oh no, I don't have a Texas driver's license." And he goes, "Is your truck registered here?"
So great.
And I go, "Yeah." And which, by the way, it's since changed. But this was like almost 4 years ago. And he's like, "Let me see the title to your truck and the registration." And it's Texas.
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
he's like, "I got you." And I go, "All right, so am I going to come pick it up tomorrow?" Like, I'm thinking I'm going to have to come back in like a week.
Yeah.
And he goes, "No, buddy, you're taking this home tonight." And I'm like, "All right, fuck." And I bought it.
Sad today.
Bought a gun. Literally got to leave with it that night.
That's so wild to me. Holy shit balls.
Yeah.
No, man, that is crazy.
that would be funny. You're like, but I really needed you to tell me no for some reason.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
I need this to do something that I shouldn't be doing.
Imagine he goes, "All right, so you want a case of shells?" I'm like, "I just need the one."
Yeah, can I rent the gun? I'll buy the bullet, obviously.
Yeah. Dude, imagine that'd be a fun sketch. You go into a gun store, you're like, "Can I rent a gun?" What's your return policy?
Oh, fuck.
You guys clean them off?
Yeah. I heard you guys run them through like a dishwasher or something, right?
Yeah.
Got any with the serial number scratched
You
off?
still need plastic bags?
I'm also going to need some rope
Oh, my God.
and some tape.
What a party. Fuck. That's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I really do like shooting them, especially rifles.
It's fun, man.
Fun, man.
I like it.
They still scare the shit out of me. Even when I shoot them, I fucking freak out. Like when I was out with the Unsubscribe podcast boys, they let me shoot a 50 cal one day.
Sick.
And I was like,
I've shot a 50 cal.
Literally, like he's like, "Sit down, hit this fucking thing." Boom. And my teeth rattling, my dick's hard. I was like, "This is crazy." Like, holy shit. Like, oh, what a time.
Did you go out to that big like thing that they had like the sand dune where all those guys, like the festival type thing?
Yeah, so I went to that ranch where they shoot it at, but I didn't go on like their big YouTube day or whatever.
Oh, okay.
They have a bunch of, yeah. No, I've been friends with these guys for a long time. I just never made it to one of the big shootouts, but I just went with them one day.
Do they go to the one that's outside called the Range?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I just got in a car, went wherever we're supposed to go.
Okay.
I'm not really sure.
My buddy that I go shooting with has a membership at an indoor one, which I don't like the indoor ones as much.
Yeah.
They kind of sketch me out a little more than the outdoor one
Yeah.
because it's so loud and like it's very overstimulating.
Do you ever feel like I always have those intrusive thoughts, you know?
Where it's like,
I'm like, I could just turn this on these motherfuckers right now.
Yeah, but then it's like also you got to go, "Oh, wait a minute. These guys probably go shooting."
Oh, they're all military
Every
shooting.
week.
They're gonna drop me so fast. But
It
like,
wouldn't last long.
But like I feel that way driving in my car. You know, I want to yank it in the other lane sometimes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not even a sad
you
guy.
ever wonder if I could just
think
play
about
chicken with this guy?
it. Yeah.
Let's see who pulls away first.
What would happen? I don't know. It freaks me out to think about, but it's fun.
Dude, that's like
It's called. That's called. What is it called? Call of the Void. I think it's called. It's like a phrase about the psychological.
dude.
But where you're wanting to jump off a building sometimes when you're on a high floor, you're like, ooh, I could just.
So
go for
that
it.
I hate. I've been afraid of heights since I was probably like 23. It all shifted.
Oh shit.
Like once I stopped racing motocross and like doing jumping off cliffs and stuff, for some reason something shifted in my brain, and now I am deathly scared of heights.
Used up all your fucking big balls early.
I think I used it
and
all
then
up early,
Went full little bitch.
dude.
You spent it all.
Hate it.
That's
Hate
wild.
I'm so. I don't even like looking up at tall buildings.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
And it's also I had a weird little I I scaled this side of this building in Croatia to go to the roof pool.
Yeah.
And then the door was locked, so I had to scale back down.
Oh, fuck that.
But it was like a legit build. I would have died. And I climbed up one full floor to the roof. and literally, and it was that aluminum siding where you got to put your like this.
Oh my God.
And dude, when I think about it, it still freaks me out to think that and that's the last crazy thing I've ever done.
Dude, here's this scaling a story. This is another near miss with the cops. Actually, it's pretty fun. So I'm in Australia and I'm trying to go into a bar with my buddy, and they're like, they let my buddy in right away, and they stop me. They're like, "You're too fucking drunk, mate. Get the fuck out of here." And I'm like, "Okay." I took my buddy. I'm like, "I'll be in. I'll figure a way." So I go around the corner and I'm like looking. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I can climb up this thing. I can get in that there. This is a 3-floor fucking party happening. I can get in up there." Yeah. So I climb on the dumpster, just hammered logic, fucking trying to climb up this thing, grabbing stuff, and then this light's on me, and I'm just like
a spotlight.
Yeah, spotlight. I'm like, and they're like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Oh," and my drunk brain's just like, don't move. Yeah,
it's like a Tyrannosaurus Rex,
full just chameleon mode. So I'm sitting there, and then I'm so drunk, I forget why I'm not moving. So then I like start climbing again, and then I hear, "Hey," and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" I turn, and it's just this cop car, and I'm like, "Oh hey, I was just, I was just," and they're like, I'm like, "Have you been here a while?" They're like, "We've been here. We watched you do the whole thing. We watched you, we watched you get denied entrance and walk over here. We've just been sitting here."
They were like, "We wanted to see how far you'd get."
So then they're like, "We're good. Well, how about we take you home?" I'm like, "I feel like this is a trick for me to get in the cop car. Like, I feel like I'm not going home. And like, we promise we'll take you to where you're staying. We're not going to take you to fucking jail or anything. You're just a stupid Canadian. Get in the car." So I'm like, "Okay." So I get in the car and they take me back to the hostel I'm staying at. And they're like, "Here you go. Don't have fun, whatever. Go to sleep." But like the hostel also has a bar in the bottom floor.
Yeah.
These guys don't know how hostels work. So I'm like, "Thank you." So I go into the bar, keep drinking immediately, having a great time. I wake up in the morning, I'm naked, and I'm on top of the bunk, not under the covers. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" I look over, there's a dude packing his shit, just packing his case, just looking at me. And he's like from Estonia. And he's
Wait,
like,
was it Ari Matty?
Yeah, dude, I wish. No, it's just this random Estonian dude. And he's like, do you walk in your sleep? I'm like, no. I mean, I don't sleepwalk. Is that what you're saying? His English is all broken, obviously. And he's like, "Well, you do last night." And I'm like, "What happened? What are you talking about?" He's like, "I don't know. You come home and you're very drunk and you become into the middle of the floor here and you become very naked." and
you had handcuffs hanging off one wrist.
And then he's like, and then we think you're going to go to bed, but you don't. You go to my friend over here and you're taking out his backpack and you're going through all of his things.
Oh!
And he's like, you're just, I'm yelling at you like, "Hey, hey." And then you climb on the windowsill between the two beds and you're shaking the beds. You're going, "Oh!" and he's like, "So I finally take a shoe and I hit you." And then you run out the door. And the doors are automatically locked like a hotel room, right? I'm ass naked. He knows I have a key. So he's like, "So then I know you have no key, so I'm just waiting." And 40 minutes later, maybe, you come back, knock, knock. I open the door, you go to bed. Now we are here.
What do you think you did for 40 minutes?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, right? So I'm like, I don't believe this guy. So I'm like, fuck this. He's lying, right? It can't be true. That's fine. So I tell my buddy, I'm like, "We should probably go, though. We should definitely leave this hostel forever." And we go downstairs. And the door's open for the elevator. We walk out. Everybody's looking at me. I'm like, "Oh, no." This guy walks up to me. He's like, "Hey, you remember me?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're the bouncer. I remember you for sure." And he's like, "Yeah, you came back last night."
Naked?
And he was naked.
No!
And I was like, "I came back down here?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Fuck, this was a true story." I'm like, "What'd I do?" He's like, "Dude, you try to come in." I said, "No, mate, can't come in here, not dressed like that." And you said, "No, I'll be all right." And you pushed past me and you went in to order some beers and you were like too drunk to punch and too naked to grab. So we were trying to corral you.
like herding cats,
Literally.
dude.
He's like, "There's 3 of us trying to corral you out of here and you didn't know what fucking room you were in. So you and I are just walking every fucking room, knocking on doors." And he's like, "You don't remember any of this?" I'm like, "Nope." And so he made me tip the bartender. He's like, "You go in here, you
go
her,
say you're
tip
sorry.
her all the money you have,
Yeah.
and get the fuck out of here with your small Canadian
Don't
dick."
you ever come back.
Horrible. But yeah, so those cops should have put me all the way to bed, I think. That's a failing on the Australian police department.
Yeah.
They should have walked me all the way to my room.
Dude, in Australia, speaking of drinking and driving.
Yeah.
In Australia, so I spent almost a month there.
Well, it's like really low there, isn't it? 0.05.
Because they scare you so much about it because you're mandatory. Any pullover in Australia, we could probably double check this. But I'm pretty sure when I was there, my buddy told me if you get any traffic stop,
Yeah.
not even if it's 8 in the morning and you're on your way to work and you don't use your blinker and they pull you over, you are automatically getting breathalyzed.
Interesting.
But we could double check that. But I'm pretty sure that you get an automatic. Any traffic stop in Australia gets breathalyzer? Question mark. No, not. Oh, okay. However, Australian police have broad powers to stop any vehicle and require a breath test at random. Yeah,
Okay,
so they can just
they
do
could
it.
do that then. Okay.
Yeah, they can just do it. Maybe they don't always.
I remember there was a
but-
time where it was like if you said you'd been drinking, they could do it, or if you like admitted, or like there's a while there if you just said no, I haven't drank anything, even if they could smell it, you're like nope, and they just couldn't do it. I remember there's a little loophole for a minute, but yeah, it was
So
weird.
the loophole that you're thinking of, so in America, why does the Australian police have well, it's because it's a nanny state is the real fucking reason. They also limit their alcohol.
Not even a hot nanny,
Yeah. But no, so when I was growing up in Arkansas, we were one of 11 states that still allowed you, if you weren't the driver, you could have open alcohol containers if you weren't driving.
And that's in Australia you're allowed to, right? If you're not the driver.
I don't know.
Yeah, in Australia you definitely are. If you're not
Yeah,
driving,
maybe.
yeah, that's one of the things I like about
Arkansas
Australia.
was one of the last states that still allowed that. But anyways, I think they've recently gotten rid of all that. I don't think that's a thing anymore, even here.
Yeah, definitely it was never a thing in Canada, but I think in Australia you can for sure.
You can drink in a car if you're not driving.
That's the fucking shit, man. That should be everywhere. Bring back Arkansas back in the day
Yeah.
and Australia right now.
Can you ask that for Arkansas too?
Why do you guys think you spell it like that?
What?
Arkansas.
Like
I
with
mean,
the
say it out
SAS?
loud and then look how you spell it. That ain't right.
So back in the day,
That's
I think
Arkansas
I think
for
it
sure.
used to be Arkansas with a W. No, in Arkansas you cannot legally. Yeah, they switched it. Cocksuckers. When I was in high school, you could do that.
Or maybe you couldn't. Maybe you just did. Maybe you're just you're living on
No,
the
because
edge.
there was literally 11 states that you were allowed to do it
Yeah.
in. No, you generally cannot drink in a car in any state if you're not driving. Most states have open alcohol containers that apply.
That's the one thing about Canada and the States that blows my mind. Some of the rules that are state by state
You
blow my
cannot.
mind.
Yeah, I guess they took away that all. Man,
We don't
guys just can't have fun anymore.
We don't
you know?
even have the same age across Canada for drinking.
We used to be a
Really?
goddamn country.
Right?
Wait, what?
No,
it's
like
not 21.
No, it's 19 and it's 17 in some spots.
So where I'm from, it's 19. And
Oh,
then
no
the-
shit.
The
I
had-
next,
I
it's
had-
18, 19. It sort of rotates. 19, 18, 19 all across the country.
I had my first legal drink ever with my dad at 19 in Victoria.
Yeah, hell
and I
yeah.
got completely shit-faced, couldn't walk drunk, and he had to get me back on the ferry. And then we were still drinking on the ferry, and the ferry driver was like, "Hey, we are gonna hit this line where it goes back to 18 or to 21 or whatever. So we better drink up because I got to stop serving you once we hit this line." And so we got like super drunk. In
What a
the
time.
ferry, and
I think, I think in like Ireland, if you're 14 or something and you're with a parent, you're allowed to drink.
I think in Ireland, if you're 11, they make you drink.
Yeah, they're like, here, drink up, boy.
They all sound perfectly English until they hit 11, then they force them to drink and they sound Irish.
Hey, look up what's the youngest legal drinking age in the world.
Yeah, I think there's got to be one that's like beer and wine is like 14, but then hard
France.
alcohol. Yeah, France probably sounds like some French shit.
Yeah, fucking foreign whites. Lowest legal drinking age is 13 in a place called Burkina Faso. Yeah, so they don't got much
I
going
love
on.
hearing you say that, dude. Burkina Faso.
I don't. Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, so that's as having the youngest effective legal drinking age, though enforcement is minimal. Oh wait, and here's no mandate in Angola and Guinea-Bissau have no national law specifying a minimum drinking age, leaving decisions to local customs and vendors.
I think that's Guinea, right?
Whenever, yeah.
I think I nailed Guinea. I don't know
you
about.
said Gienna.
Oh,
yeah.
did I?
Oh, buddy. Yeah, you went for it. I feel like whenever David Attenborough dies, you should do all the Planet of the Earth shit.
Is he still?
Awesome.
Is he still kicking?
I think if he died, I think we'd all know it'd be a national holiday, dude.
Oh,
He's so
but yeah. All right, so there's some cool places still left in the world.
Africa.
Have you ever been to Africa? Anywhere? Any one of those countries? Dude, it's fun. You're an idiot. Come on. What?
I might go to South Africa.
No, it's so good. You feel like you're in the Lion King, man. Go to fucking Tanzania or
So
something.
I have a thing where I don't want to go to a country where they don't speak English completely.
Oh.
I don't want to see different. Like Croatia, I went to Croatia.
You're from Arkansas?
Yeah.
I don't think they speak English fully there either.
So like Australia, loved it. It's just a cool America.
Yeah.
Like
sure.
it's just a really they got fun accents.
New Zealand, get fucked.
No, I would go to
Okay.
they're fucking
Their English pretty good too.
Yeah, and then London, that'd
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah.
And
They invented the language there. You must love England.
I think that the most foreign. I would make an exception for Japan, just because that looks like that looks cool. Japan does look cool.
Okay, so your racism does have some limits.
Well,
No.
the thing is, I heard that they're very like. But the only thing is, I would need to detox off weed before I went because.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I showed up there and there's weed is like highly not okay.
If you go to Tokyo, go to Shinjuku, which is the touristy vibey spot, and you will get every drug you could ever imagine.
You think so?
I've been twice in the last 2 years, and dude, you're gonna be offered so much drugs
Of
and rub and
weed,
tugs,
though?
weeds and everything.
Because when I was in
All of it.
Australia, they had everything but weed.
Oh,
Mostly because I brought it.
Okay.
But no.
maybe with Japan,
Allegedly.
maybe I'm lying.
Allegedly.
Maybe it was just all pills and powders and whatnots. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I am wrong.
So in
It felt
Australia,
like you could have it all.
in Australia, meth was huge. Yeah, see, they're like real big on not allowing weed.
$30,000 fine and up to 7 years in prison.
That says $3 million. Oh,
3 million yen.
Oh.
Oh, I was gonna make him guess what the Y stood for. You son of a bitch! You ruined it.
So yeah, so it is.
He'd be like,
yeah,
"Yes, it's money."
it is highly illegal there.
Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong.
Because I had Yoshi
You can
Abayashi
definitely get all the other drugs.
explain to me that he was on the pod, and I was like, "Could I bring weed?" And he was like, "Oh no,
Oh wow!
absolutely not. Don't."
Yeah,
no.
bringing it sounds crazy though. You got to go through.
I remember having an exchange student from China when I was really young, when I was in like middle school. And
At your house?
He said that they had like a big ceremony in the middle of the town square where they executed people that smoked weed in China.
What? Yeah.
And that was in like the
That
early
was-
2000s.
Yeah, something like that.
Man. China's off the fucking rails. Like I would love to go visit
No,
China.
nope.
Oh
But
yeah.
Wes, so efficient.
Right? I mean, no, come on, like the Great Wall and stuff. I would like to go. I'm gonna go see the Great Wall of China at some point. I want to go feel like I want to go see some of those old temples and things.
If I'm going to travel to any of those countries where they don't speak English and they're like weird and communist and all that
Yeah.
shit, I'm gonna have to make sure I can be okay without weed at that time.
Right. No, I keep forgetting that's a big factor here.
Yeah, because I'm gonna need to be able to eat. Like smoking is like what helps me eat.
Yeah. Fuck.
Dude,
Can't you? I mean, surely there's got to be. You can bring some weed vapes, some edibles. They're not going to check everything.
I mean, it
Oil
just
might be
depends.
worse.
It depends on where on where.
Yeah.
Like so, in Australia,
It's not even legal. Weed's not even legal here, is it?
no,
like
no, we have that
decriminalized?
bullshit fucking gas station weed.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's not pretend that that's fucking stopping anything.
Yeah. I remember at my first day in Austin ever, I was walking on 6th Street.
Indonesia, I've heard, right? Isn't that the worst? Singapore.
Singapore is the worst for sure.
Excuse me. Death penalty. A mandatory death sentence is imposed for trafficking more than 500 a pound. Well, I mean,
Easy now.
wait a minute. 412 grams is a QP. So 500 grams is not a pound.
1.1 pounds.
You're familiar with the
No, 112 is a QP. So then 424 and then 548 grams.
This is
a
my
pound.
favorite country in the world because you guys are like, we are gonna not use the metric system. We don't give a fuck. You guys are like, we'll do anything but. It's so funny. I love it.
I don't even know what it is. I don't even know how it works or what it is. I don't know anything about
Well,
it.
in Canada, we have to do. We are so your guys' little brother that we have to do both all the time in Canada.
Y'all don't use grams?
We do for some shit.
Which one's metric? And grams is metric or not? No.
Yeah, grams is metric.
Oh, okay, but that's what we use for weed.
Yeah, exactly. So if you make weird exceptions too, just like us. I don't know. It's crazy. But you have less exceptions. But like in my house,
less exceptions.
in my house, I'll be like, set the temperature to 70 degrees.
Okay.
Right? But if someone's like, what's the temperature outside? I'd be like, oh, it's 25 today. I will be Fahrenheit in my house and Celsius when I speak to people.
Yeah.
And everyone I know is like that. You're gonna cook dinner fucking in the oven? I'm 400 degrees. Right?
Okay.
But that's Fahrenheit. And I would never think of temperatures in Fahrenheit in my life, except when in my house and in my oven. Everywhere else we talk in Celsius. We're absolutely fucking demented in Canada.
But that's the same in Canada, is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. In Canada, that's what I'm saying. That's what we
Fahrenheit for cooking, Fahrenheit for your indoor temperature.
Yeah, talking outside, outdoor temperatures, always Celsius. What are you, crazy?
Yeah.
You know, like, how long's your dick? I'm not trying to convert that to centimeters, even though it would sound way better.
Yeah,
right?
I'd be 87 centimeters.
Yeah, I'm like 4 inches. I don't know what that is in centimeters, but it would sound cooler. You know, but yeah, we're absolutely psychotic in Canada. We think we're metric, but we're not. We're totally both.
Yeah.
I only know my height in feet. I only know my weight in pounds. But if I'm gonna go buy anything, it's gonna be in kilos. It's gonna be in centimeters.
Weird.
Until you want to build a
weird.
house, and you're like, give me an 8-foot 2x4,
Right.
and it makes no sense, man. It's so dumb. I love it.
What do we have for time, Taylor?
We're at an hour.
Oh,
Holy
sick.
shit!
Isn't that quick? That was crazy.
Why does it fly by so
I
fast?
don't know.
Because it's magic.
It could be, yes.
You got to show us some tricks before you leave.
I will try a trick right now. I bought the. Well, it's not even really a trick. It was actually showed to me in Japan from a dude. In Japan, they have a sort of a vibe of like the way you do anything is how you do everything. So, Mason, spin this top for me. Have you ever spun a top in a while?
I might need to fix the camera real quick.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I'll do a better trick in a second. This is not even really a trick. This is a neat thing we're gonna
try. This is like remember in Inception?
Yeah.
She uses a totem.
Yes. It's like this.
yeah. Hey, would you be able to do that water bottle trick?
I don't remember what it was.
The one where you put the dime or the washer in the thing? Because I that just came up in my feed the other day.
No, that was like a premeditated.
It's such a good trick.
Can you see the thing? Yep. All right, Mason, spin this.
All right, hold on.
So I don't want to tell you too much about this because it's so don't. Let me hear. All right, give it a spin. Now we're gonna start the timer here. So yeah, the guy was like, he was explaining to me when he sold me this that it's sort of the way you do anything is how you do everything. So that was not a great spin. We're at
Can we do it again?
12 seconds. No, it's fine. I just want to see how you would spin it without thinking about it. Right? So like, if you I gave it a little bit more gusto, right? Is that out of the frame? Yeah, it's out of the frame. Because now I started my timer a little later here, but basically he was talking about, it's more about here, we'll do it one more in the frame here.
Yeah, just try to keep it closer to the edge, yeah.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
Here, let's try this again. So this one, I feel like you'll see why it's important. So, it's going to go off the table. Don't go off the table, you little bitch. You little bitch, don't go off the table. Don't go off the table. Stay in the game. Stay in the game. Stay in the game. Fuck. Lift it. Send it. So I'm already at 23 seconds. No, don't go back. Come on this way. Why is this room unlevel? This is going to ruin my whole trick. I had a whole fake story to tell you and everything. I had a whole fake presentation for this top trick. Oh, don't fall. Let it. Son of a bitch. Let's do it over here one more time. See if it works. Come on, baby. Or we'll do some real good magic in a second. I was just wanting to play with this.
Might hit that water spot.
You're right. Okay, so basically...
Riveting podcasting, you guys.
I know. I didn't know your room was on level. All right, we'll leave that. We'll do a real magic trick. We'll leave that alone. Okay.
What's the thing with the top though? Finish.
No, I can't possibly now. We've already killed the whole vibe. I had a great fake story ready to go. Fuck, I was gonna make fun of this because I can spin this top for like 30 minutes and his falls after 10 seconds because it's how you fuck a woman. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. And it was gonna be so killer and funny. It was gonna click great. We're gonna have we're gonna show the thing. It was gonna be beautiful. I was looking for you guys to get good content. It's gonna be so funny. This top will never stop spinning because I will fuck your wife all day long. Fuck, it was gonna be so good, guys. All right.
Will it really spin for 30 minutes?
Yeah, I'm fucking good at stuff. Look how long it's been going now. We've been talking. Remember how bitch yours was?
And is it? I was trying to be careful. I didn't want it to go flying out of the room.
No, it's like Inception. It might never fall over. Are we in a dream right now?
So will it just keep going? You think?
Yeah, I'm real good at it.
What'd you say to Wes on High Noon? Not that funny, kind of messy.
Kind of messy and not that cool.
That was on banjos or something.
That was one of the best.
That was High Noon.
Oh, okay.
That was a High Noon for sure. All right, I'll just let's have a fall over.
What is your record? Oh, what the fuck?
Wait, can you do it? Can you do that again?
Now it's a cool trick all of a
didn't see
sudden.
it.
No, it's a cool trick. I know they didn't see it because not my fault. You set the cameras up weird,
That's what we're working with here.
right? I know. I'm
So if
sorry.
I go woo 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 woo.
No, I don't think it's gonna work for you, dude. You have not pleased a woman well.
And that top's supposed to be like the clitoris.
I think, yeah, for sure. That's pretty good, actually. All right, we can do a card trick maybe. I don't remember what tricks I did last time except for the ones you didn't like.
No, you did. I liked all of them. You did the fuck you and the and the card was below the can.
That's pretty
Look,
good.
it's still going.
You're locked in, baby. I wonder if that's you or me. One of us is magic. All right, let's go here.
Let's let it stay there.
Hell yeah, man. I might stay there the rest of the pod. All right. Let's see now having the fucking mics on the little arm.
Yeah.
So that would be the vibe. Oh my god. I think it looks like it's gonna fall over that thing.
Oh,
Imagine it did it right there.
that would be so cool.
There we go.
There you go. You do. Wow.
You must have like a strong snap or something.
Yeah. Scent of a woman? I don't know.
Thanos.
Right?
Snap.
Yeah. Imagine I had real magic powers and that's how I chose to use them. Just controlling a top.
With
So
a
lame.
Japanese top.
Right?
If it's easier, I can give you this one. I can just.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know if I'm gonna do any good magic yet today. I didn't really. Hang on.
You want me to hold the mic?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could just team up.
There we go.
Okay, let's do a card trick. I'm gonna show you one you didn't see last time.
Okay.
These are all different. That card is fucked
Looks like
up.
you took a bite out of
I
that
took a
one.
bite out of that one. Oh, that one's fun. All right, so let's see here. They're all different. Blah blah blah. Right. What you're gonna do is you're gonna pick a card, and you're not gonna let me see it. Right. You're not even gonna look at it yourself yet. Just take one out. Grab anyone you want. Grab. Okay, you got it. Now, this card is. This card right here. We're all gonna look at it together. It represents a lot about you, I think. Okay. So, like, if you got the Queen of Hearts, that's love. Ace of Spades, death. But I'm gonna turn this one over, and we're all gonna look at it together, and it's gonna say a lot about you. Okay. So, money. I think the money card is three of clubs. What you're looking for? That's like getting rich. Okay. But yours is white privilege. I don't know how he got it. That's crazy. Okay. All right. We'll do a different one. Okay. That's one of my favorite. I know. I wrote this out earlier. I'm like, oh, white privilege is funny to do. Okay. Real trick. Now there's actual real card too. Okay. That one's misdirection. Don't fall for that. Okay. Pick out a card. Show the audience this time. Take one. Take it. You can even choose your mind. Change. You want that one? You like that one? Have a look at it. You like it? You want to change? Free choice. You happy?
I'll keep it.
Okay, good. All right.
Wait, where's
Show the camera.
Wait, hold on. Let me look at it again.
Show the camera.
Hopefully they can see that. Okay, yeah.
All right. Do you remember? Sometimes I get people to sign their name on it because I deal with a lot of dumbasses.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So this one, I don't know what trick I showed you last time. Did I show you the one? Oh, you fell for it again. I knew you would. I keep a card in my pocket.
Dude.
So
that's crazy. Show him.
magicians get mad at me. Magicians get mad at me because I often do the drop the card thing because it really pulls your attention, right?
Yeah.
Because it's the easiest sort of like misdirect.
Is that hack magic?
Yeah, I think it is. So I always offer instant replay because people miss it the first time. So I always do it again just in case, right? Because that's not hack because it's instant replay. But now if I show you, I go in here, right? It's already in my pocket. Go for it, man. Take it out.
It's not another
I'm fucking with you, dude. I got one in the front here. I got one in the front here. Dick magic. Dick magic. Oh man, anything to get some guy to grab my ass. That's all I'm trying to do around
Are these
here.
anything or no?
No, they're nothing.
Oh, okay.
They just
Mason digging in your butt. That's crazy.
Well, most people say no, I'm not doing that, but you were just like, yes, let me get the card.
No way.
I was like, that's not even a pocket. Oh my god, I love magic. I don't know.
I do too. I fucking love it.
You never come out to my show? You didn't care there on Tuesday? I was doing magic.
What show?
Fuck, doing a show at Velveeta. You weren't there. You weren't cheering me on.
I didn't know.
I know, it's fine.
Yeah, I gotta fucking. I'll look harder next time.
Well, I will. Next time I come, I was in a bit of a. So yesterday, because I lost my phone yesterday, I was in a horrible mood, and it threw me off. To be honest,
Yeah.
You know, I was vibing when Taylor and I hung out the other day at Creek, and then he's like, "Dude, yeah." And then yesterday, a nightmare day. Spent $1,100 I didn't want to spend, and then so I was a little bit off kilter today coming on this podcast. So thank you for having me. I'll bring a little bit better magic next time. I won't
No, it was great.
Won't bore you with an awesome spinning top trick.
No, it was great.
But no, I love what you're doing. I love that you're doing a podcast. I love that you kind of like you're like a business that's not very good that has to always go bankrupt and open up a new business, right? So that's why you have a new pod now. No, just kidding. But no, this is a good. I like
Everything must go. It's like one of those furniture stores where everything is always a closing down sale. Everything must go.
No, this is good shit, man. I think it's nice having a theme that you can be a bit more intimate about.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think the arrested thing or the near death stuff's fun. I wish I'm not a risky man though. You know, I like to have a few drinks and fuck with the Australian
You like
police.
the controlled risk, like pulling cards out of your butt.
Yeah, like you know. Yeah. Well, like I did on my TV show. I did a trick where I had to do this escape, and I was in a box of explosives, and that didn't even occur to me to talk about today because even though that'd be like the most near death thing I've done.
Yeah,
I was like, nah, it's fine. Like, because I know what I'm up to. You know, like I know how to. I'm not gonna. Why would I kill myself on camera?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Right.
obviously,
right.
I'll escape in time of the
Yeah,
explosion.
it's you know. Yeah.
So people that were like, why wouldn't he talk about that? He was in a box and it blew up around him. And I'm
You're like, yeah, but that wasn't my friend pretending to hold a gun to my head.
yeah, that's way scarier. That's way scarier to me. It's out of my control. If it's in my control, I don't care. I don't mind
Right.
heights. I'm not gonna fall. You know, if I don't mind, getting in a box and explosive. I don't mind doing an underwater escape because it's all me. So it doesn't really register.
You know the outcome.
I hope I do, and if I don't,
Yeah.
we wouldn't even be here to talk about it. So it's fine.
Right, and that's why
You're lucky.
you're lucky to be here. Hey, so what you got anything to plug?
Yeah, I'm always on tour. I'm constantly adding dates throughout Canada and the United States. So please check me out, stuntmagician.com. I post everything there as far as that. I post every single day on Instagram and Facebook, YouTube probably every other day. But I post a lot of content, all my tricks, all my bits. I save nothing for surprises. So if you watch them all and come to the show, you're gonna be like, damn, I've seen all of this.
Right.
Nothing new. No, it's good. I'm always doing new shit, new ideas, new crazy stuff, and my stage stuff's better than my podcast magic. So come hang out.
Hey, real quick, I got one last question. Do you ever make up your own? Have you ever invented a trick?
Yeah, the white privilege one.
Oh, okay.
That's a killer trick. That's
Yeah. No, I mean like, do you have anything that you've like coined that's like only one that you've done?
Famously, I was on Penn and Teller. I was one of the first magicians to ever fool them on their show. Fool Us.
Sick.
Good research. But no, I do I do a trick there where I rip a phone book in half, which is cool. I've been doing that stunt since I was 19 just to impress the ladies.
Fuck yeah.
Never did impress a lot of the dudes though. And
Yeah.
the girls are like not interested. Guys are like, yo.
Yeah.
But I take the pages, I throw them in the air. I take a sword, I stab one of the pages, and that's the page the person's thinking of. So that was one of my first tricks that I really created that was like a big stage thing.
Yeah.
Went on Penn and Teller, fooled them with it. So then ever since then, I've been sort of like on this idea of like, man, maybe I do have the skills to invent good magic.
Yeah.
So I've been inventing a ton of tricks ever since then. I have so many. Honestly, my buddy told me the other day I have 14 dick-based magic tricks, which I didn't realize. I
Nice.
swear to God, I'm like 92% straight, but for some reason,
yo.
the dicks flow, baby.
Yeah, I mean, you had me reach into your back pocket.
Yeah, I think it's just me being Canadian.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're like the Harvey Weinstein of magic, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, the paychecks don't say so, but maybe. But yeah, no. So I invent a lot of stuff. I went back on Penn and Teller Fool Us last year with a new trick where I ripped my shirt off. Hey, pause. And I tape it back up, and then I peel the tape off, and the shirt's fine. And it's such a sick trick. The visual's perfect. But I had already taught, like, the Penn and Teller knew right away.
They already knew.
And I was like, oh no. I talked to Teller after, and I'm like, he was kind of like, you came here just like kind of showcase, you know, be on TV, make some audio. I'm like, yeah, for sure. He's like, okay, dope. Because like thinking I'm gonna fool him with that was like bold, you know.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but I bet my own shit all the time.
Well, fuck yeah, dude. That's
Yeah.
so cool, man.
That was
thank
a
you.
longer answer than he was hoping for.
No, you fucking answered it perfectly.
All right, now one final thing on the way out here. Hang on. You can't say the 7 of hearts because it's on the ground over there. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you think of a card, don't say the 7 of hearts because that one's out. This is we're gonna end on such a fucking beauty. Mason, name any card.
Ace of Spades.
Fucking nailed it, dude. Awesome. Thank you guys, everybody. Killed it. Wow. No one's ever got that. You killed
Fuck
that.
yeah, dude.
Awesome.
Taylor, what do you got? Hey, guys, check out Smokestack Studios. Taylor Gorman, you got anything to plug, buddy?
New Gritmonger album is out. Everybody loves it. Go listen to it.
It's so sick. And guys, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel Mason Smith Comedy, and follow us on Instagram at You're Lucky to Be Here with the number 2. Thank you so much for listening, Wes. Taylor, thank you.
I'm doing a little outro for you.
Oh,
That's good.
You keep going.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
do it at the camera.
guys, you're lucky to be here with me,
Look at that
Mason
name.
Smith.
Wow. Oh my God.
How
that's so
good does it look, right?
It looks
keep
so
pitching.
sick.
Keep pitching, Mason.
Yeah,
keep pitching.
new episodes
Keep
every
pitching.
Tuesday. Check out Wes Barker on tour.
Woo! Thank you, guys.
I'm not picking any of those up.